All right, welcome back to the program. Well, Regina's had a lot of events that have come to our fair city in the last year, and there's a lot more coming. And one of them is the National Powerlifting Championships. And they're going to happen in May, and we've got a couple of people here to talk about that. We've got Lee Powell. He's one of the organizers and a competitor. And with Lee is Jaden Peterson. I don't think I have to tell you who's who. Right, Carlo?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Lee, I guess first off, give us the details on the championships. When and where?
It's next weekend. Lifting will start on the 5th and 6th, Friday, Saturday. And we got competitors coming from all across Canada. I think there's 94 entries last I counted. So a couple days of good lifting. Some of the strongest lifters around are going to be here. So.
And whereabouts are you doing
It's at Adrenaline Strength and Conditioning. That's 1301 Olsler Street in Regina here. So come by, check it out.
As you said, 94 competitors from across the country, so a lot of different weight classes.
Yep.
Should be pretty good if powerlifting's your thing.
Definitely. Yep. If not, we got liquor license. The district brewery is going to be serving beers, so come drink beers if that's your thing too. So.
Wait a minute. Powerlifting and drinking beers.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
It does.
Yeah.
What events are you guys competing in?
There's a squat, bench, and deadlift is the 3 powerlifting events, and then there's a squat only, a bench only, and the single lift championships are going on too. So we got some guys are doing all 3, some are doing just one, some are doing a combination. So,
Jaden, what are you going to be participating in?
I'll be doing the bench only equipped in the 57 kilogram weight category, which I think will be on the Saturday or possibly Sunday, depending on how things go.
How are you feeling going in?
Good, yeah, I'm feeling pretty excited. I've never done equipped before, so this is kind of like my first go at it, so can't really do bad, you know? I'm excited. Got lots of goals, hopefully I can set them.
Any nerves?
A little bit. I always get nervous before nationals. Different competitors, different people, and it's a new thing. I've never done it in a shirt before, so you never know how your body's going to react to it, but I still think it'll be really fun.
How do you guys prepare for a competition such as this one?
a lot of time in the gym.
Yeah.
Lots of, yep. You're watching your diet, you're training 4 times a week. We're in there working hard. I think we got 9 guys from the gym. We're doing nationals this year, so we can train as a team, helping each other out, and hopefully it'll go well.
Now, do these like competitors, are they like, is it like Team Saskatchewan, Team Alberta, Team Manitoba? Is it club by club? How do you sort of?
It's most of us train kind of in little clubs or groups around, but it's just individual entries. So there's no provincial teams, just lifters from wherever can enter. So.
And if you end up being in how many different weight classes you said?
There's 8 for the men and 8 for the women.
So if you finish top 2, top 3, do you move on? Do the top, just the winners move on? What happens?
Top 2 of each class can apply to go to the World Championship, and then the guy who runs the Canadian Federation picks his team out of that. So, and that's in Hungary this September. So that'll be a good one.
So that's obviously there's a carrot there at
for
everybody
sure.
that's participating.
And it's also a qualifier for the WPC World Championships down in Orlando. So that's different federation, but qualify for the 2 events from the same meet.
As I said to Jaden, is there any pressure with the fact that this is in your own backyard, or is that a good thing?
It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. There's always pressure, but you're lifting, we know the equipment, you know, your friends and family are there, so.
At the end of the day, as you said, powerlifting is powerlifting. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in your gym, if you're doing it in someone's garage, if you're doing it, you know, on a stage somewhere. There's really no difference. There's not like a home field advantage like, you know, the Pats playing at the Brant Center or the Riders at Mosaic. There's not really a home field advantage there, is there?
There is, but there isn't. You're lifting in Canada, it's a lot different than like we were over in Europe in the fall in the Czech Republic. So you got the 8-hour time difference, you got big traveling, all the food's different. It's a lot less stress when you're doing it in your own backyard. You're sleeping in your own bed, you kind of know what's going on. So the weights are the same, equipment's the same, but the stress is different when you're doing it here and the other side of the world.
Is the event open to the public?
It is. Well, because we got the liquor license, if you're under 18, you got to bring a adult with you. And I believe it'll be $10 admission.
Jaden, how long have you been powerlifting?
Probably 2 years now, actually, because I just turned 20 and I started when I was about 18, 19 years old. So almost about 2 years, I'd say, 1.5 years.
What made you want to get into powerlifting?
Pretty much Lee, actually. Started training at Adrenaline, and he was like, hey, you're kind of strong. Do you want to try this out? And then still doing the basic lifts, the squat, the deadlift, the bench, and then I ended up increasing my weight, increasing the my goals and stuff, and it ended up just turning out that I really like the sport, really like the community too, because everyone at the gym is part of like your own team. Everyone wants to help you out and encourage you. So that really got me going into it too.
And then when somebody gets fresh with you on a Friday night, you can just bench press them
Oh,
and throw them
yeah,
around.
for
Right? Yes,
sure.
exactly.
100%.
Is it everything that you thought it was going to be when Lee said to you, hey, come on out and try this out? Because, you know, when you're trying out a new sport, I'm sure you have some reservations in that. As you said, the community, you know, the powerlifting community has been great, but you've got to have some reservations, I'm guessing, when you start doing something like this.
Totally. I was nervous for sure to start doing it. It's different doing stuff in the gym than it is when you're competing, because you're used to practicing with your crew, practicing in the gym, and the times you want to do, you get to pick your times and stuff. And then now competing and doing it in a competition, it's different, because you got to like do it when you're expected to do it and do it on your own, because it's an individual kind of thing as well. So it was different, yeah, for sure.
Lee, when it comes to powerlifting in Saskatchewan, obviously there's going to be some great competitors here, competitors from around the country, as you said. Besides yourself, is there anybody that we should be looking at, whether they be from Saskatchewan or from one of the other provinces?
Yeah, it's lots of top guys are going to be there. Hard to pick one or two. It's pretty much every weight class. It's pretty much anybody's game. There's no really one or two guys that stand out above the crowd. I think pretty much the whole team that went over to Czech Republic for Worlds last year will be coming back, so they'll all be there. We got a couple new guys coming out. They're looking pretty strong, so it should be an impressive lineup.
Tell us about your home club, Adrenaline. Just how do people find it? As you said, it's on Osler.
Osler Street, yep.
If people are interested, what do they do as far as maybe becoming a powerlifter?
Swing on by the gym. I think it's adrenalinetraining.ca or sspowerlifting.com are the websites. You can get a hold of us through there. And we're in there training 4 times a week, so feel free to come down, check it out. We also got another kind of our sister club trains down out of Weyburn, so anybody in that part of the province can get a hold of those guys. And we're a really welcoming bunch, so come on down, say hi, and see if it's for you.
Is it for powerlifters only, or is it for other people interested in other areas?
There's all sorts of athletes. We got rugby teams, hockey teams come in. There's bodybuilders, kind of bikini athletes, and just general fitness classes they run out of there too. Lots of strongmen. The guy who owns it, that's kind of his thing. So we got all the toys, all sorts of people there. It's just a big family, really.
Now, as Jaden was saying, you sort of recruited her into this. Is it tough recruiting people, or do you sort of find people and say, you know what, I see what they can do, I see maybe what they're doing, and it's not hard? Or is it hard to get someone to become a powerlifter?
It's more of the type of personality. I think if anybody wants to put the work in, they'll get strong. It's just, you got to enjoy what you're doing. You got to be tough enough to go beat yourself up 4 times a week there and not quit when it gets hard, this kind of thing. It's more the type of person than the physical, what you're looking for.
Now, you recently started coaching. What's that like?
Stressful. It's way worse than competing.
I was just going to say, you brought me to my next question. What's better, being a coach and teaching, or being an athlete and participating?
Oh, I'm an athlete. That's first thing is I'm there to compete. If I wasn't competing, I don't think I'd lose my mind. But I had the surgery in my arm, so I ended up sitting out nationals last year, and that was the toughest thing I've ever done, is being there and not being able to compete.
Well, that being said, then I'm guessing you're really looking forward to this then, because the fact that you missed it last year.
I did miss it last year and had the surgery repair it, and then about a month ago it tore again, so I'm just squatting this time and hoping I'll be ready to do the full meet in the fall at Worlds.
Now, again, for those that want to check it out, whereabouts is it, when is it, and is there any cost?
1301 Osler Street. Lifting will probably start around 10 o'clock Saturday and go till Sunday evening sometime. And I believe $10 to get in, probably $15 for the weekend, but don't quote me on that one.
All right. Jaden, you're looking forward to it?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited.
All right. Thank you very much for the time, you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Best of luck. All right. We'll have much more when we come back. You're watching Locker Talk on Access 7.